everybody to today's Zoom class. Today is Beat Depression with whole body vibration. And I'm going to add in a bunch of other methods, all natural. We're going to I always stick with all natural approach because it works for me and there's no side effects and nothing but more good effects. And whole body vibration by itself is fantastic for your mental health. It raises serotonin levels, and that means it's going to be great for depression and anxiety, and it's raising other things too. We'll get into all that. First, I want to just tell you a few basics of how we do this. Please mute yourself unless you want to talk. And that's particularly important when we get to the exercise section of the class, because the machines, if you don't mute yourself, we're going to hear your machine and it'll be really loud. So that's how we do it. All right. So that the way we run the class, usually I have, there's first 15, 20 minutes is going to be talking about the subject of the day, which today is depression and anxiety and how to deal with it. How you can
hear her?
Incredibly get rid of it. Very effectively. Raise your serotonin levels and feel a lot better. Okay, second half of the class, or it's really the second third of the class, is our workout, interval training with whole body vibration. Yeah, okay, we're getting strong. Okay, we're raising our vibrations, we're getting strong, we're losing weight. That always cheers you up too, right? Get all your blood pumping, oxygenate your brain and every tissue in your body. And then the last 15 minutes or so of the class is just open question and answer. You can ask me anything you want and I will try to answer it. All right, let me see, what else? Oh, another nice thing that I would like to tell you about. I really need your help.
I'd like to close before we
spread all this information. We're feeling better, right? We need to get that out to the people who need us. And how do we do that? Go on my Facebook page. It's and like things, follow it first of all, and then so it'll come up easy for you. And then like the posts, comment on the posts, put your experiences, talk about the classes, your experiences. Ask questions, just interact with Facebook, and that makes Facebook will pop up for more people. Share it with your friends. Good way to tell them about things. All right, what else? All right, I like to start with success, guys. I want to hear what's working for you, and then we'll get into the rest of it too. I want to hear specifically what your problems are, and I'll try to address those. But it's encouraging for everybody to hear some success. So Mildred, you were telling me how much better you're feeling before we started the official class, and say it again so everybody can hear it. Oh, you gotta unmute yourself.
Yeah, I did. I had to unmute myself. But I was saying earlier how well I'm feeling. My legs are stronger, my back is stronger, and my hips are feeling a lot better because they had diagnosed me with that osteoarthritis. And I'm doing therapy too, but along with everything, I'm just feeling better, thinking better. I'm a person with high energy, and my energy level had really kind of wasn't great. And still, I can get things done. I'm thinking ahead. I mean, just everything is better.
That's fantastic. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, Mildred.
Thanks
for sharing. Appreciate it.
Wonderful, because I have all of very similar to what Mildred just said. Effect. I noticed my legs last night, especially my thighs, are a lot tighter. That dreaded cellulite thing that you talked about in the book, that seems to be disappearing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that's a cause for celebration for everybody there. Everybody should just jump up and down right now. So I'm finding that. I'm also finding out my back is strengthening, which is wonderful. My attitude, I'm usually a pretty positive person, but now I'm flying around above everybody else. That's kind of crazy.
Awesome. That's fantastic, guys.
And I'm sleeping wonderfully, like a little baby at night.
All right.
Becky, whole body vibration, way to go. I'll tell you.
This stuff is phenomenal. We just got to get it out. Plan is, I think vibration machines should be like cell phones, right?
Absolutely.
Everybody's got one. Can't live without.
You're spot on that.
Really? Yeah. And you know what? These machines that I sell, they are the same price as a cell phone. And they give you at least as many benefits. You know, I mean, it's working on every level. You guys were just talking about so many benefits. It's body, mind, and spirit. So your mind works better. Your body's working better, is stronger. You feel better. You look better. You're more interactive, creative, productive. Your spirit is feeling better. It does work on a spirit level too, an energetic level.
You know, if Becky, anybody can invest 10 minutes even in themselves. And it's 10 minutes, which you're saying is equal to, you know, working out. Well, somebody has.
Anne, could you, thank you, mute yourself. Okay, sorry, Doreen, what was that?
No problem. 10 minutes on your machine is equal to an hour of exercise. And anyone who can't take 10 minutes for themselves and just go there, it's like a mini vacation during the day.
Yeah.
That's why every day I hop on it, it wakes me up, it prepares me for the rest of the day. And that's what has to happen. People just have to devote that little bit of time to themselves to save their life.
And you are going to be so much more productive the rest of the day and during your, you know, in your life, that it's just the return on your investment is massive.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, you're just there. You're even going to make more money because you're working better. You know, so it works on every level.
We are believers.
We are believers. Yes, it's almost like a religion here.
It's Becky Land.
Okay.
Becky Landia, we love you.
All right, guys. So I'm going to tell you today about specifically how whole body vibration helps you with depression and anxiety, mental health, but particularly depression. And how does it do that? Well, number one, even if you're on there for just a couple of minutes, it's raising serotonin levels in your brain. That at least is the experience of tons of people. Lots and lots of people will be in a better mood all day, sleep better, feel better. And it's not just anecdotal evidence, actually. There is research on animals showing that serotonin levels in their brains increase with whole body vibration. Okay, that's really hard to duplicate in people because it requires like a more invasive approach than we want to use typically with a person, or at all, ever with a person. You have to, you know, get into the brain to measure that. But you can see it by the reports. So many people quickly feeling improved mood, better sleep. Sleep is very linked to serotonin levels too, by the way. So improved sleep is an effect of increasing serotonin. And I'm waiting for the day when I can do actual research, scientific research on the effects of whole body vibration on your brain and your mind, because I think that's like one of the most exciting things of what vibration does for you. Your mind, you know, guides you through your whole life. So if your mind is off, is it easy to slip and slide and get off track, right? You can't get anything done. You're not interacting with people properly. It just ruins your life. If your brain is like out of balance and the chemicals that work in your brain, they're called neurotransmitters, and they make the signals zap around and jump from one neuron to another. They're essential. It's almost like, I don't know, oil in a car or something. It's more than that. It's like the liquid that everything works in. And without it, things just dry up. Nothing happens. I'm kind of going on here. I don't know exactly what happens, but it's not good. You need high levels of serotonin. Dopamine's another one that makes you feel great. Endorphins, that's the runner's high, makes you feel great. And norepinephrine is a good one too, because it gives you a lot of energy. So what I'm going to talk about today is how to get all of those levels up higher so you're really feeling great. And then, you know, it's so much easier to deal with life, which is a challenge. There's no doubt about it, especially these days. Everybody's under a lot of stress. There's a lot of challenges in our life, and you need to be kind of working at your best, right, to deal with this. All right, let's see. So there is that immediate effect where it is actually raising serotonin levels in your brain, but that's not all. It is a workout. So it's stimulating. All your neurons are firing into your brain 20 to 50 times per second. It just wakes your brain up. It's like almost like electroshock therapy, right? It's like boing, and it's just massive stimulation for your brain. And of course, they use electroshock therapy for depression, right? This is a much gentler and very effective way to wake your brain up along with the rest of your body. It is, and then it's just working on the level of that we were talking about before. One, it gives you energy, and that helps you go out and do other things that are going to help you with depression and like, you know, we need social interaction. So that's really hard these days, but at least we can get on the computer and do Zoom and hang out with friends that way. So that's something. There's ways to help yourself, but it does help enormously if you're feeling better, right? It always helps a lot. It helps you be in shape. So a lot of us, most of us care what we look like, right? So whole body vibration helps you look better. And that can just cheer you up right there every morning. You got to get dressed, you look in the mirror and you're like, whoa, I look good, right? Get the lighting good. Just a little tip. Get some good lighting going. That helps how you look too. All right. What else? Oh, helps you sleep. Okay. That's sleeping better is an effect of increased serotonin, but it's a bit of a feedback loop too, because not getting enough sleep can make you depressed. So it's linked with depression. So that's a good feedback loop to get going there. All right, now guys, now I have something extra special because there are a lot of other ways to increase your serotonin too. And what I want you to do is put them all together in combination. Make your own natural health, mental health plan. Super effective. All right, just to give you a little background, I had 30 years of major clinical depression, starting from when I was like pretty much a baby and going for the next 30 years. It was disastrous. It led to all kinds of problems, which eventually led to the physical problems developing too. But I mean, I just didn't interact with other kids. I was depressed. I hardly had any friends. I basically ate to feel better. And when I got up to 200 pounds at one point, and I was wildly bulimic, seriously addicted to food, depressed, I couldn't keep a job. I didn't have friends. Oh my gosh, it was a disaster, serious disaster. But now I have been able to feel great most of the time, a lot of the time, using natural methods. I did try antidepressants and I tried psychotherapy. That's the first thing we did when I was starting when in my teens. And eventually the drugs started to make me really sick. But even before that, the only way they would work at all was at really high levels. And then there were a lot of side effects and they were only kind of working, you know, it's like, it was not really very effective. It was when I started using natural health approaches in my 20s that things started to get better. And it wasn't long after that that I couldn't tolerate the drugs anymore. So it was a really good thing I had found natural methods. And I'm just going to tell you about a few of those right now. So what you eat is important. I always tell you this, and it's true. So can have a big, huge effect on your mental health too. A couple of things to look into. There is candida yeast, and that lives in your gut. And it's very easy to get way too much, like, I don't know, at least half the country's got too much candida yeast. Super common effects of too much candida yeast in your gut are gut problems, which tons of people got, right? A lot of it is from an imbalance of the bacteria and yeast that live in your gut. It's supposed to have good beneficial ones. Most people are ending up with a lot of ones that, particularly this candida yeast. Why? We take too many antibiotics, we eat too much sugar, we don't get exercise, our immune systems are weak, and you get a lot of this yeast, right? Yeast also causes depression, big time. Depression, anxiety, fogginess, difficulty thinking. Check it out. There's a lot of books on it. You can talk to me. We can talk online, post things on Facebook. You heard about this crazy thing, candida yeast. What is that, Becky? And I'll tell you. All right. Okay, here's a great one. There's a diet called potatoes, not Prozac. Developed by a woman named Kathleen Desmasons, and Andy's going to put this up there for you so that you can see it. Here it is, potatoes, not Prozac, and it is really effective, guys. The idea basically is that using food, tryptophan is tryptophan is the precursor for serotonin in your brain, and tryptophan comes in protein. Andy, you can take that off. I like to see people. Thanks. So you want a real balance of carbohydrates and protein, because the tryptophan is turning into serotonin, and it needs the carbohydrates to do that. It needs the energy from the carbohydrates. And then there's this key component of later in the evening, just before you go to bed. And this is not good for losing weight, but it's great for keeping your serotonin levels up and sleeping through the night. And that's, a little bit, you got to balance these things. So just before you go to bed, 3 hours after your last nicely balanced meal of protein plus carbs, you eat carbohydrates plus oil or fat, no protein. And you can't have had protein for 3 hours before that, right? You do that, chances of you sleeping through the night are way higher, because it's going to be like a slow timed release of that serotonin getting turned into tryptophan, being turned into serotonin and in your brain all night long. I heard about this at a meeting. It was for people with chemical sensitivities, which I had at one point. And this woman came in to talk about it, and she asked, like, okay, how many people sleep through the night? And by the way, chemical sensitivities is a massive disaster. It is if it's bad, because you can't go anywhere. It's kind of like COVID. You're stuck. You have to stay at home in your carefully controlled environment, and you can't go anywhere because everywhere you go makes you sick. So it's very depressing because you don't see anybody. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You can't go to work, just like COVID. Anyway, she asked how many people can't sleep through the night. We all raised our hands, and then she started telling us about this diet. I went home, I tried it, and I was sleeping through the night right away.
Can I ask you a quick question, though?
Sure.
You said you take a carb plus oil before you go to bed.
Yeah, that's 3 hours after your last meal. Like,
for 3 hours after your last meal.
You said you make popcorn. Popcorn with butter, perfect.
Oh, really?
Potatoes are really good because they have a very high glycemic index, which means.
So I'm just trying to get the time thing right. Okay. Yeah. You eat your carbs and your protein. Then
3 times a day.
Huh?
2 to 3 times a day, carbs plus protein.
Okay.
Then 3 hours after your last meal, you have carbs plus oil, no protein, and no snacks before that had protein in them.
So can this be 2 hours before bedtime, an hour before?
It works best 3 hours. I tried that quite a few times, and it's best. It is true. It's best 3 hours. What I did find, because I had trouble staying up late enough to do this, is if I fell asleep too early, as long as and then I woke up because I couldn't sleep, like 1 o'clock or something, 1 a.m., I could go down and eat a snack of carbs plus oil, and it wasn't too late. So it can be anywhere 3 to like 6 hours after you eat, and it'll work. Okay? You wait
Okay.
too long, there's not going to be that tryptophan in your bloodstream anymore. So, but get the book, guys. There's a lot of great stuff in there if you need more details, or like I said, you know, post on Facebook. I'll answer. All right. One more thing I want to be sure to tell you about. Andy, put up that next slide. There is a homeopathic remedy that is super, super safe. It's sort of a broad general one that anybody can take. It's called serotonin 6C. 6C is the potency. Serotonin is like what it's made from, but really it's just the energy of serotonin. And it seems to signal your brain and your body to make more serotonin. I don't think I say seems, it's not proven, but what is, I have seen with tons of people is that immediately, and me, I've been on that on and off for about 30 years now. 0 side effects, works almost immediately, and super, super, super safe. Anybody can try it. You take it twice a day, 4 to 5 pellets or sprays under your tongue twice a day. Be sure you don't drink coffee afterwards or mint, any form of mint. Those will stop it from working. So you can only have your coffee and mint, that means brushing your teeth, any kind of mouth care, like an hour before you take your dose, right? And I gave you the contact, how to get it. Just call them up, tell them you want serotonin 6C. It's not going to work for every single person, obviously, but it's one of the things that I'd add into your program. And it's so easy. So, all right. And by the way, it's not caffeine that causes a problem. It's coffee, the smell. So you can still have tea. You can still get some caffeine. I know I need that sometimes. All right, where are we at? I think we're just about ready to do our workout. Everybody ready? All right, today we're going to be really nice to ourselves because we're depressed. We're not depressed, but in case we are, like, you know, if you're depressed, what I'm trying to say is if you're depressed, love yourself. Be really nice to yourself. Love yourself. Do good things for yourself. Loving yourself doesn't mean go out and eat a cheesecake and a gallon of ice cream, which was once my approach. No, that's not really actually good. Things that will not only make you feel good immediately, but will make you feel better later too, okay? All right, so we're gonna do a few extra massages and stretches in our workout. And all right, here we go. We start with 2 minutes of stretching. You can do any kind of stretching you want. Here's a couple of examples. This hamstring stretch on the right, she's leaning way over and holding her legs. You can hold on to some kind of support to stabilize you too. And the other one is more legs, but both are legs. She's just getting in her back as well with the hamstring stretch. And I'm going to show you, I would recommend rolling up slowly. All right, here we go. Let's go, Andy. You can put me on the larger view, cell phone view. All right, here we go. So starting.
Yeah, it's working. Okay.
And I'm going to roll up slowly after I get a good stretch going. Nice stretch down here. Oh, that feels good. I like to hold on to the edge of the plate and pull against it to get a little extra, like lean back a little bit. All right. And then roll up slowly. I'm sure you've all done this in yoga and exercise classes. It's good on vibration too. Slowly rolling up until you get even your neck all nicely and stretched out. Great. Then I'm going to do a few neck rolls. You can do whatever you like. And remember, guys, you want to do the right amount of vibration for yourself. You don't want to start with too much vibration. If you're new to this, you got to start slow. Otherwise, you kind of can overdo it and actually feel worse instead of better, believe it or not, but it's key to start slow. All right, now I'm going to do some more back exercises and arm stretches. Oh, over to each side. One, and the other. Oh, that feels good. And rolling around to the back. Okay. Oh my goodness, this feels great. A little stretching like that. just follow your body. What does your body want you to do? What part of you is stiff and sore? All right, and I'm gonna do some leg stretches and hip movements. Here we go, do the other side. Okay, that feels good. You do one side, do the other side. Okay, whew. All right, that was a quick 2 minutes, right? All right, what's next? What do we got next? Okay, we're gonna do beginner's pose. We always start with this, nice and easy. Beginner's pose, you got two options here if you need to hold on to, and remember, we're doing interval training also at the same time. So that means you wanna have a 30-second break between exercises. That's interval training, and that amps up your effect of the workout even more. So who knows how much exercise we're getting in a few short minutes. All right, we're doing ready and go. Okay, now beginner's pose. You can make it pretty hard with the stretchy straps.
Oh, she's got them up to her shoulders.
Somebody should turn their mic off. All right. Okay, and pull. And pull. Oh, hard work, right? That vibration going. Okay. I'm just imagining the vibration because I can't turn my machine on or you won't be able to hear me. But I'm imagining it. All right, excellent. One more. Nice job. Okay, that way you get both your arms and your legs when you're using the straps. What do we got next? Okay, keep moving, guys. You want to just keep moving slowly. That's interval training. You do an intense workout for 30 seconds, and then you keep moving for like 1-2 minutes, but slower, less intense. Then you go back and you do another. It's perfect for vibration, right? All right, this one's called the bridge. And we got like two-legged bridge, and a one-legged bridge is harder. If you can do it, go ahead. You're gonna switch off. Do 15 seconds each leg if you're doing the one-legged one, because you always want to balance, right? All right, so this one's a good one. It's great for your hips and your glutes, core stabilization, right? All right, here we go. Ready? Get yourself in position. And, okay, I'm almost there. Hopefully you can see me. Ready, go. Okay, first we got the two-legged bridge, and notice you're like trying for a straight line from your knees to your shoulders, right? And you keep your hands on the floor. Okay, now I'm gonna do one-legged. First I'll do one side. It's hard, very hard. Don't even have the vibration going. So I'm sure you guys are working hard. If you can't do this, it's okay, guys. You could be just sitting on your machine and doing a little bit of a abdominal workout, because that's still core. All right, there we go. Whew. I should have showed you this first, but when we do the bridge, if that's too hard for you, sit on the plate, lean back, do an abdominal, okay? Because it's still core, and as somebody was saying earlier, it's good for your hips and glutes and losing cellulite too when you're sitting on the plate. All right, next one is the very one I was just showing you. You know what I'm gonna tell you? All right, so keep moving a little bit while we'll get in place. And I was gonna tell you, I had a client who swore to me that she lost 2 pant sizes just sitting on her plate, okay? I wish. I wish that happened to me. That has not happened to me. All right, ready? Okay, lean back. And that's the easy version. See, got my feet on the floor. It's very easy. Anybody can do this. You just lean back as much as you can. All right, you want a more bigger challenge? Lift your feet up. Really, really big challenge. Straighten those legs. Oh, it's impossible. Straighten your legs. Whoa. Oh, I'm getting up. Whoa. All right, it's pretty hard. It's hard. It's hard. Oh. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it. Good job. Whew. Oh, that's a killer. Did I tell you about the girl I had used to come here? She was like an Olympic runner. She almost made it into the Olympics. And the things she could do on this plate was unbelievable. I mean, like things that are so hard. Like she could stand on one leg on her toes, up on her toes with the other leg bent, hold it on her knee, I guess her foot on her knee, not holding on to anything. It was amazing. All right. So, okay, next one is arms. We've done this one. This is push-ups. Use the version, which is good for you, right? Okay. Bottom one is real easy. You just put as much weight as you can on your arms and go up and down with your open and close your elbows. That's just a nice easy one. And if you're up for a challenge, try to get on your toes and keep your back straight from your head to your toes. All right, ready? Get in position. Here we are. All right, I'm gonna go for the toes. See how many I can do. I'm trying to get better. All right, here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whoa. And that's 30 seconds. Woo. Good job, guys. Very nice. Very nice. Whew. Okay. I'm working out. I hope you are too. I've definitely gotten stronger because that was, I did it for the whole 30 seconds, even if my machine wasn't on. All right. Okay, everybody. So this one's a new one. This is another arms. And instead of the triceps dip, we're going to do this one. It's called the cross arm pull. So you see, she's got the straps, and those are the stretchy straps. And she's got them in opposite hands and is pulling out to the side, okay? So it's going to get different muscles in your arms. Shake your arms out. You're getting a little rest before we do it, right? So it'll be okay. And get yourself in position. Use your stretchy straps if you can. If it's too hard, you can just do like the beginner's pose and you don't have to even do the arms at all. All right. Get the hands in the opposite, handles in the opposite arms, and ready, go. Here we go. Oh, pull those, bend your knees a little bit. Pull these straps. Maybe don't bend your knees too much because then it's not very hard to pull the straps. All right, pull, pull. Keep pulling, guys. Ooh, pull really hard if you can. All right, this is a good one. For the arms. We're getting a good arm workout today. Hang on, almost done. Almost done. Nice job. Great. Whew. Okay, we're gonna feel that tonight, huh? What would be, our serotonin is up, we'll sleep right through the night, even though we're sore. Okay, and usually, you know what, you aren't as sore using vibration because it's moving the lactic acid in your muscles around really fast. It's because the circulation is so much better. And because it raises human growth hormone, which helps you repair and regenerate fast. All right, next one is the plank. Oh, you thought maybe I would let it go, huh? Nope. We're gonna get good at it, but you got the easier option. There she is. This is another abdominal, core, hips and glutes, especially abdominals position. And she's not in quite the right position up there at the top, the plank. Her elbows are supposed to be on the plate, okay? That's more like a push-up on the downside, but get your elbows and your forearms on the plate to do the true plank and just hold it for 30 seconds. And if that's too hard, do the easy abdominal, okay? Or however hard an abdominal one you can do. All right, get in position, folks. Here we go. All right, and go. Here we go. We can do it, we can do it. This one is a little, there's two versions of the plank. There's this one where your forearms are on the plate, and there's the one, and your toes are on the floor, right? And then there's another one that's similar, where your forearms are on the floor, and your toes are on the plate. And shucks, I forgot when we started. So, okay, I'm gonna hold it just a little bit longer. And if your machine stopped because you did 30 seconds, that's fine. Great, and good. Whew. Ooh, wow. No idea. All right. Whew. Okay. Okay, we're We're going to feel good all day. Yeah, blood's pumping, your energy's going. Well, you're getting tired now, but your energy will go up all day. All right, this one is this tricky balance pose. We got two versions. One, the easier one is on the right. She's got her feet, it can even be touching the ground if you need to. It's still not super easy. It's a balance and it requires some strength. And then if you are up for the challenge, try the one on the left where only one hand is on the plate. All right, ready? I'll try both. I'll show you both. Okay, get yourself in position. Here we go. First one, you're on your side. And here you go. Okay. And you're on your side. Get kind of on your rear or it's not very comfortable. And you're trying to lift your leg up as much as you can. All right, it's not easy. And then, okay, I get you to try this one. There we go. Whoa, this one's so tricky. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay, if anybody's doing this for the full 30 seconds with the vibration on, you got to tell me, because that's, whoa, crazy hard. Okay. Anybody do that one for 30 seconds? I don't think so. That's a tough one. All right, what do we got next? All right, just breathe for a few minutes. Keep moving if you can a little bit. And guess what? We're up to the relaxation and massage because we're being really nice to ourselves. We got 3 of these. So the first one is sort of arms. There's 2 ways to get your arms in here. If you're sitting on the plate and your hands on there, you're going to get a lot in your arms. And if you're in front with your arms on there, you'll get a nice stretch at the same time. All right, here we go. Okay, go. Okay, that was good. Now I'm going to do a little bit of this one and stretch my shoulders while I'm at it. Okay, just enjoy, guys. Just rest and relax and enjoy. Okay, nice. All right. The next one is a back massage. So, got a couple of options here. If you are actually lying down on the plate, which does feel fantastic with it massaging, be sure to use a pillow or otherwise protect your head. You don't ever want to put your head directly on the vibrating plate. It'd be very uncomfortable. I don't think it'd be good for you. So I like to have a little pillow. You can use like your hands and just hold your head up if you need to, okay? Or you can sit on the plate. I'm going to lie on the plate here, and I'm going to show you the pillow. Here's the pillow I use. Fold it up and put it. Andy, do you have me on the cell phone view?
Yes.
Okay. All right, there's the pillow. Then you lie down and ready, go. All right, lie down, get comfortable, and then pull your legs up, right? So that that'll put more weight on your back. And I'm gonna straighten my legs out. If you straighten your legs out or you bend your knees, you'll get slightly different effects. So just whatever feels good. Very nice. You can pull your feet towards you, towards the front. You get a little extra stretch in there. Okay, there you go. And we have only one more to go. Okay, now we're gonna do some leg stretching, leg massages. So, thigh massage or calf massage. If you do the calf massage, put your hands behind your head. It heightens the effect. It really feels fabulous. I'm going to do that one because it's incredibly relaxing. All right. And get yourself in position. Here we go. Your calves are on the machine or your thighs, whichever one you feel like doing. And lie down, hands behind your head, and go. 30 seconds of pure pleasure, right? Okay. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed our workout and massage today. So, benefits are huge, not just for your physical body, but also for your mind. Great for depression and anxiety. But add in, for the full benefit, add in some other stuff. And I didn't mention more exercise is really great too. So the vibration is going to give you energy. It's going to make you feel better, help you do all those other things. You put it all together, everything gets better. Okay, I mean, just the vibration. The first thing to do is some vibration. Just get on your vibration plate for a couple of minutes. Start slow. If you're new to this, you got to start slow or it overdoes it and you might not feel better. You got to start slow and you got to use the right kind of machine. That's another critical thing. Especially if you want the benefits for your brain, you've got to use the right kind of vibration. You want gentle, relatively gentle, vertical vibration where the whole plate is going up and down, not oscillating. That's kind of a wild motion. Puts your brain in fight or flight, not a nice meditative calm state where it can think about healing you and focus on that. You know, our brains, our bodies are designed to like run away if there's danger and forget about, you know, digestion or your mental state or whatever. It doesn't matter if there's like a tiger chasing you, right? So it's important to get your brain in that nice, calm, meditative state where it focuses naturally on healing your body and your mind. Okay, well, that kind of wraps it up for my little presentation and our workout. And I want to open it up for questions. Anybody has any questions and discussion? How y'all feeling?
Just a comment, the color, your yellow color looks absolutely terrific.
Oh,
It's sunny and bright and gives us energy.
Thank you so much, Doreen. I like that. I love color. I'm a big color person, and I just like throw it in everywhere. I like a lot of colors. So, thank you.
Becky,
Now, I noticed I have a few more minutes on the machine here because I put it on for 2 sessions. Is it okay? What's the maximum amount of time I should be doing?
Oh, there's a good question. Okay. On the Vibrant Health Power 1000, which a lot of people have, I would say about 20 minutes. Maybe if you're in really good shape and it's not bothering you, you could get up to 30 minutes a day. But 20 minutes a day is certainly a very solid amount. Because remember, 10 minutes is the equivalent of an hour of conventional weight training, right? So, but as long as you're not pushing it too much, and you can tell by how do you feel. If you're getting more tired, not just while you're on it working out, but later on, if you're having any kind of negative effects, keep in mind that it's possible to overdo vibration. So say you're exhausted, you're not feeling good, you got aches, you're depressed. One thing to consider is maybe you might be doing too much vibration. It can even cause digestive problems because it's helping your body optimize itself, right? And that means it's increasing your immune system. It's naturally going to be helping you with that candida yeast thing I was telling you about. You need a strong immune system to fight that candida yeast. It's going to help you do that as long as you don't overdo it. You overdo it, you're going to stress your body. And then when you stress your body, whatever your weak link is, might start to kind of go, oh no, I can't handle it, and be fraying at the edges there. So that's okay.
No.
And then there is the other machine, the Gentle 500. I love that machine because it is fantastic for your brain, and it's a smaller amplitude, like it's moving, let's say this much, same type of linear vertical vibration, but it's only moving this much where the power 1000 is moving this much, smaller amplitude. That means it's gentler, lower stress. And you can easily get up to doing 30 minutes a day on that one, plus your 10 minutes on your power 1000. So that's what I do because I want to really make sure I got as much going for my brain and my energy field, which the Gentle 500 is just incredibly good for those things with the low stress. Plus, then of course you got to get your workout in so you look good and your bones are getting stronger and your muscles are stronger. If you don't have the Gentle 500, it's okay, guys, because you're still going to get a lot of great benefits for your brain from the Power 1000. You'll get lots and lots. So it's the Gentle 500 is particularly important if you're more ill. If you're pretty sick and ill and fragile, maybe you're older, because it's so gentle. So you can get the healing effect without overstressing your body. So that's why where that Gentle 500 really is important.
Becky,
Any other
can you,
questions?
can you hear?
If you have maybe a problem too, you want me to try to help you with, that's fine. Or tell me your story, what's going on, what's your experience been? Love to hear it. Any new people here who want to say hi? We're here for you. We're a big happy family. We do really love seeing new people. I see a lot of my old friends here, a lot of people I know from before, and some new people. Hey, Gay, you got on. I remember you telling me you couldn't get on before. Hi, how you doing? Unmute yourself, Gay, so I can hear you.
Yes,
Hi,
thank you.
Gay.
I'm loving it.
Great, awesome. How's the vibration going for you? How long have you had your machine? I don't remember.
Oh, I've had it a couple of years.
Oh, wow.
I've just I've been in a crisis with mold and getting a year of healing over that. So I'm kind of working at it and working into it. So as I do new therapies and new kind of foods to eat, I'm just experimenting with all of it. But this is the plus in my day, is getting to be on the vibration and get to kind of get a feeling for how that is for me. And it is awesome. I'm so thankful.
Oh, fantastic, Gay. That's really awesome. Makes me happy to hear that. That's terrific.
Good.
Terrific. Got a lot of people getting a lot of success here. Anybody just new to this and looking for some advice on how to get started? Or have most of you been doing it for a while? Hello?
Becky,
Hi, David.
this is Dave. Can you
Okay,
hear
hi.
me?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, I purchased my 1000 about a month ago,
Okay.
and I'm very pleased with the results so far. I was wondering about doing some strength training using the bands
Okay.
that we've got. Have you given thought to demonstrate that or to add some more moves perhaps in a future broadcast?
Couple of thoughts about strength training. Yeah, there's two different kinds of straps, and you can certainly use those, and they do amp up the workout because not only are your arms involved at the same time as your legs, but you're actually increasing the workout for your legs because now you're increasing the pressure, the weight that your legs have to hold against the vibration. So it is a great way to amp up your workout. And the stretchy straps, you can pull on those really hard, to make them, because they just increase the more you pull on them, the harder it gets. Another thing you can do, David, is get some weights if you want. Hold weights while you're on the plate to increase your weight and make your arms work at the same time. And that will really amp up the workout. I haven't gotten into that a whole lot because generally it's hard enough for me. But I remember an Olympic athlete coming here to try vibration machines, and he brought some weights. He was like a 3-time Olympic athlete, and he, muscles galore. And he gets on there and he's got the weights and he's like, whoa, this is good. This is good. He had a gym actually that he was starting in Boston. And I think he got vibration machines for it. So there are ways. There's another thing too that I'm looking into. Another way of working out where you're trying to do 100% effort for a short period of time. And that's supposed to be really great for signaling your body for both bones and muscles. So be careful with that, guys, because the way it's done now is you have to go to a place where they've bought like a $50,000 piece of equipment designed for this type of exercise. It's called osteogenic loading or something. And first there'll be some kind of medical doctor who will take a look at you, maybe do x-rays, try to assess whether if you put 100% of effort into some kind of exercise, you won't hurt yourself. So you need to be a little bit careful with this. I started trying it about 3 weeks before everything closed down in February from COVID. So I finally found a place near me that would do it, because it was just like a couple places in the country, way too far away from me. Anyway, we got started and then it all closed down, and I'm trying to adapt that system now to home use and vibration machines. When I get a little bit further along on that, I'll tell you about it, but it's kind of an exciting thing. Anybody else got a question? We are going to have a class, by the way, David. Eventually there's going to be a class on we'll probably have like beginner classes and advanced classes and like tough workout, like the advanced workout class. I'll have to really get in shape for that one. Okay. Any other questions? Comments?
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate what you've done so far. These Saturday sessions you've had have really helped me. I'm able to go back and review them, and it gives me, and I'm sure others, great encouragement. And I'm starting to see, for me, more benefit. See, I'm now doing it twice a day.
Wow. Okay.
So I'll get on and do different moves, different positions, legs, that type of a thing, and arms, but mostly legs and stomach. And then later on, towards the evening, I'll just come down and do less intense, but I'm still getting the movement and the results of the 1000.
That's fantastic, David. Thank you for sharing. I'm really
You're welcome.
happy
Thanks
it's all working
again,
for you.
Becky.
That's really good. David said that, because I never thought about breaking it up, the time period. So I think I'll try that. Thanks. That's good.
Hey, Becky, this is Mildred. Next Saturday, I won't be on because I have to take my mother to Chicago. But
We miss you, Mildred.
I'm sure that I'll look at the video later, but I know that I won't be able to be on next Saturday. So
All
I
right,
don't
thank
think
you for
nothing's
letting me know,
wrong.
so I won't
I'm
be
gonna
like,
miss you. I'll miss
"There's
you.
Mildred." Oh no.
She'll give you a cutout of her so you can still.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Well, it was nice to see you all.
As always, we really look forward to it. As David said, we really are excited about your class. Thank you.
Fantastic. I'm really so happy to be here doing this with you. It's great for me, it kind of helps me focus my ideas too, and get more clear on things.
And also,
So I don't forget, please, everybody go to Facebook, comment, like, post, share. Facebook is supposed to be this awesome way to reach lots of people, but it's got to be interactive or they just kind of ignore you. The Facebook kings, whoever got that thing running, they want it interactive. Post little videos, post pictures of yourself, especially videos. They love videos. If you feel like a video, go for it.
hey, Becky, I want to thank you again for the homeopathic part. That because if you don't, they sell all this homeopathic stuff, but if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't really know what you're doing, it probably won't benefit you. So I really appreciate that. I appreciate the additional information that can improve our health as well. For depression, and I just really appreciate everything that you you providing us with. Is opening doors and then allowing us to be able to be healthier as we get older.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. There's a lot of potential out there. You guys can really feel good. It's amazing. I mean, I nearly was gone a long time ago. I had doctors telling me you're going to be dead, in no time because I had these severe issues, and they're like, well, you're going to probably die. That was 30 years ago. So,
and you're still kicking.
I'm more than kicking, guys. I'm like, my dad said, I'm running on all cylinders.
And you inspire us, that's for sure.
What?
You inspire us to do it. We're going to have young insight because of you.
No, it's like a two-way thing. Nobody does well in isolation. We need community. We need connection.
We're not alone. We're not alone.
Right.
I just started the senior book
Oh, great.
too. Yeah,
Good.
so I'm looking
There's a
forward
lot
to
of
getting that.
ton of research on now about applying vibration to seniors.
Yeah.
All those benefits that the athletes are getting, right? Only it turns out it's a lot more tricky. Hey, thanks, Doreen. You're showing the books. Oh, look at that. You got all of them.
Are you kidding me? It's Becky Land.
Yeah, it's critical with seniors, especially. You got to use the right kind of machine, and you got to not go too fast.
You give me
do, and that's what
confidence.
the researchers are doing it. They're not really doing it quite right. I mean, they're getting some good results, but they don't get nothing compared to what I'm getting. I'm getting 10 times better results than they do. And
You give
guys,
us confidence. You give us confidence to go for it.
good. All
Yep.
right. Have a great week, guys. It was a
You
pleasure. So
too.
much fun.
That's
See
for
you
you,
soon.
Beauty
Let me
dog.
know how it's going on Facebook.
Okay.
Bye-bye.